Alright. This should definitely be it now. Hopefully, anyway. Oink oink indeed. Poink. Snow. Yay! I know, not the time question again. Oh, the trauma. Every time I boot up this game, I'm gonna have a fucking panic attack. Narrator, please, you can't. You can't say something like that. Not now. Narrator? No. I don't think this is narrator. He just said that this is his only job. I think this is a different guy. Are you Jim? Sir, it's 10 to 1. I know what time it is. Do anything in the game anywhere. You won't have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. No! No! I'm gonna miss you! No! Don't leave! No! I don't want you to go. No. I'll miss you. Huh? If I can find you. What the fuck, man? Okay. So that's that. There it is. Epilogue, boys. Let's go. I hope you can find him in the epilogue. Right, before I do the epilogue, I know, I said I was going to do the epilogue. There is a little detail that you can get the bucket in the epilogue, and I want the bucket with me in the epilogue. So we're doing that first. It might take a few tries, though, because we have to do the escape pod ending again. But then we can just go back to the menu and do the epilogue. Epilogue. This is the prologue before the epilogue.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I can't stop thinking about that guy in the menus.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Who is he?
Now this, Stanley thought to himself, this is a
There's
bucket.
a bucket.
And indeed it was. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
The guy in the menus who we just talked to.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
Is he Jim? Is he Chris? Is he
coming to a staircase? Stanley and the bucket
the tape guy
to the boss's office. Stepping in.
Got it. Yeah, I guess he's not the baby egg. I guess he's just the menu. Yeah, I like that. I like what Snow was saying. Let's call him the menu because we have the narrator. We have the narrator, the curator, and the menu. I like that. He's friend. Manny! Yes, his name is Manny. Because it sounds like Manny. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Time to get the bucket out of here. Because if you want to see the bucket in the epilogue, you have to send them off in the escape pod. From what I've been told. I'm just praying that this epilogue isn't fucking scary because it is the middle of the night. The last thing I need right now is something to spook me. And I worry about my chat members. How will you guys cope if it's spooky? Alright. Exactly, you won't cope. Spook it back. I will do my best. I'm not looking. You can't bear to say goodbye to Bucket again. You'll spook it back, yes. Snow will protect us. It's okay, guys. Snow is protecting us. Why is Stanley so intimate with this Bucket, though? He's like, shh, don't cry. We will meet again soon. It's like gently caressing its cheek. He does love the Bucket. Him, the Bucket, and the narrator are in a fucking polyamorous relationship. And that's it. Now we should see the Bucket in the epilogue. If I have done everything correctly. Let's hope I have, eh, boys? And Egg. And Ari, who neither are boys. Boys refers to me, Snow, and narrator, who is here in spirit. To the menu. I also can't wait to see Bucket. Alright, guys. Epilogue time. Woo, 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 woo. Big moment, big moment. You are, to be honest. I'm like half a boy. Alright, everyone shut up, shut up, shh, everyone, shh, shh. Epilogue. Many, many years later. I'll read out anything that needs reading out because it's extra. Oh. This is the skip ending desert. This is the desert you end up in the skip ending, right? The rewind button, it's the skip ending. Oh shit. Is this what happens after the skip ending? Oh, Christ. There's office chairs everywhere. Narrator, I miss you, please come back. Oh, pretty. Oh. No, the memory zone. Nari? Are you here? Wait! Bucket! 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 It's the escape pod, look. The bucket'll be in it, watch. We have to bring him with us. Bucket! Bucket? Bucket! Oh, it's good to see you again. Oh. Let's go find narrator. Then everything will be okay. Everything will be okay after this. Some kind of generator. Terrifying music. Thank you, game. Narrator. The review. Cookie 9! It's Cookie 9's review of Stanley Parable 2. The person who said we should have the skip button. It's his review of this one. What does this say? Cat dog born. Yikes. Okay. Like so many, I enjoyed my time with the original Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with its sequel. Where the first game teemed with originality, the Stanley Parable 2 is dull, uninspired, and often insulting to its fanbase. Rather than expand on what made the first game enjoyable, the sequel veers off into territory nobody asked for. An infinitely deep hole, who cares? Where are the new endings? What about enjoyable bits from the Stanley Parable 1, like the adventure line? Instead, we get an uninspired side quest collecting figurines. Even this diversion feels incomplete. Collecting all the figurines gives you nothing. I must say, though, I found the bucket to be quite comforting. A welcome reprieve from... Stanley Parable developers. No more spin-offs, no more sequels. When the Stanley Parable launched to massive success in 2013, its creators had made plans to build the property into an entire franchise. But a disastrous critical and commercial reception to the Stanley Parable 2 has prompted the developers to rethink their ambitions, as outlined in a press release they published today. It's clear that more Stanley Parable is just not what the fans want. We thought that we had a vision for the series that players would be excited about. Yet it turns out this could not have been further from the truth. The press release goes on to promise to preserve the artistic integrity of the original game and to stop assaulting fans with our reckless and insulting creative visions. The word sorry appears more than 25 times in the press release. Yes, I know of the gym buttons. I wanted to read the thing first.
Jim.
There you go. Jim lives.
Jim. Stanley. Jim.
Wait, did that one just say Stanley? Hold on.
Stanley.
Oh, I'm touched. Hold on. No, the emotions are getting to me. Oh God.
Stanley.
It's me. The button that says my name. And the collectibles. Oh my God, there's more. Fucking hell. Oh. You! Hello again. It's nice to see you. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developers said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise? What nonsense! The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together we are going to make the Stanley Parable 3. It's simple. All we do is change the number in the title screen. We also need a really dumb subtitle for the game. Something loud and gaudy. Go ahead. Try combining some random words together to make a new title for our game. What should we pick, guys? These are our first options. Pick a first option for me. Stanley Parable 3. Either the chat is taking a decade to load or... Okay. A new kind of paperwork. I love that. Snow wins. A new kind of paperwork is fucking hilarious. Stanley Parable 3, a new kind of paperwork. It's absurd. I love it. Every time you restart the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1. Then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, the Stanley Parable will never end. And nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content recycled again and again and again, with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it. But I want you to have a say as well. Let's do it. Good, then it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game. And you know what? Since you put faith into my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give you the broken trophy, did he? Are you going to give me the trophy? Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright there. The trophy machine is all fixed. See? I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're going to keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. There's only one last thing we need to do. Please enter the correct time. I have to put in the correct time. I have to do it. I have to see what time it is so I can put that in. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. Holy shit. It's beautiful. Carpog, guys, carpog. Snow, you have been immortalized in my game of Stanley Parable. Every time I boot up the game now, your work will be there. This is beautiful. 10 out of 10. That's it then. And presumably when we boot it up, nothing will have changed. Except, I imagine, everything will reset. Yeah, I was about to say the new content room might be gone. Well, back, even. Well, the new content is still here.
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
The replacement bucket? What? What do you mean replacement bucket? What happened to my old bucket? Wait, what happened? Guys? My bucket.
And try not to lose this one too, you dolt.
What do you mean? Oh, so when you eject it, they replace it. I had no idea. Oh, that's a neat detail, but also sad. Yay, the door is back. New content, new content, new content. Oh. Not yet? Why not yet? What? Guys? What did I do? But I say I could get 2 buckets. Did I do a bad?
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy.
I,
so
frankly,
this
love this
ultra-deluxe
game.
nonsense, I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Woo!
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience.
So is this
built
just
from the
the
ground
new content room again?
Why, there are so many possibilities.
Like
it could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure
I want to get
if
2
I can
buckets.
loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts,
I need to see if I can get a second replacement bucket. Well, reassurance bucket then.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Wait.
Wait.
Oh, I was hoping
there are
I could
2
put it
buckets
back.
Here. How did you get a second bucket? Oh no, the warmth and comfort of a single bucket is already so great, so intoxicatingly wonderful.
2 of them.
With 2 buckets,
2 of
there's no
them.
telling. Stanley, can you still hear me? Are you with me?
Whoa! Holy shit!
Stanley! Oh, thank God.
No!
Stanley, the power of 2 buckets was too
No!
much. I had to destroy both of them. I know how much the bucket meant to you, but I couldn't take the risk. I hope one day you can forgive me.
No. No. Can't. Never coming back to this room again. I'm gonna go see if the name says Stanley now, or if it just still says Jim. I hope it says Stanley, because if it does, I will actually start crying real tears.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself,
Yes, we know.
what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, sorry,
It's still Jim.
I should have clarified.
It's still
right
Jim.
Now, the button only says
They
the
won't let me
name
leave.
Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is.
Oh well.
Here, let's
Jim
have
Pog.
you role play as Jim
Jim
to
Pog,
really
guys.
simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim. Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise,
Sorry,
it's
Tim.
just a
Sorry.
stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim. Jim. All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button.
Okay,
Why don't
okay,
you
I'm
go
leaving.
humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
Okay, I'm going, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to piss you off. It was just funny. I'm gonna go try the jump circle.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable too. They would appreciate what I've created here. Calling it the Stanley Parable 2
I
is
still
just
have no
so
jumps.
much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley
jump
Parable
and
2.
cog.
Now that's an artistic statement right
The
there.
trophy?
It's
What trophy?
future-oriented. It screams
The trophy!
progress
You're
and
right!
innovation
Shit!
and long-term franchising.
We have to go check on the
potential.
trophy. The trophy machine should work now. We have to go
Now,
get the trophy.
here's something special.
We have to get the
You
trophy.
remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the trophy will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
It worked.
As you can see, the machine is not working yet.
I got the
Wait,
trophy.
what in the holy hell is going on? You got the trophy?
Yeah.
Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear.
I know
it
who
was
fixed
broken
it.
just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched? Oh, God.
He's a friend. Don't worry, he's friendship.
Composure? Composure.
Don't worry about it.
Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended. It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe.
He's having a fucking panic attack. He simply can't grasp the idea that he's not God in this scenario.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I assume that that's probably it. Unless we come in here and get the collectible and it adds to our collectibles. Boo. Boo. I wanted more. I need more figlies. I think that's it then. I can't think of anything else that would be added after the epilogue, other than the trophy, which I'm glad you guys mentioned because I would have forgotten. Fun. I can't wait to write an insatiable amount of theories about who the fuck the menu guy is. You heard a Jim in the game. Hi, Jay. You okay? He has something to say about the game. Hi, buddy. Oh. You're right, maybe he is the game. Hi, Jay. We went in the hole with the bucket last time. What was Snow? Did Snow start saying something? And Egg interrupted, because I didn't say it. Ooh, fluffy boy, fluffy boy, fluffy boy. Plus, we don't have the bucket anymore, Egg, remember? It exploded. I have the boy. I assume nothing changes if you go into the hole without the bucket. Honestly, though, that theory fucks. I love that idea. And it's totally within reason for the developers to do that. That's exactly the kind of meta shit they would pull. They would be like, you enjoyed the game so much it gained sentience. That's why, that could also be why it's so insatiable on the Stanley Parable continuing, and there being sequel after sequel after sequel. Because if the Stanley Parable stops getting made, the game dies. So it's not entirely nonsense. It's within a ground of plausible, at least. Anyway, I have literally been streaming this game all day. I have finished it in a day, like I do with most games I get. And after we have acquired the epilogue, I think it is time we call it a day. It has been fun hanging out with you guys, and it's been an absolute blast streaming this game and just the sheer nonsense that has come out of this, like all the bucket time we had. Car. Alright, I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. I shall see you all in my DMs probably. Goodbye.